Hi everyone, this is Sunette. In this video, we're having a look at disempowerment and why it is possible for all these things, like moments of insecurity, inferiority, not feeling good enough, ignoring responsibilities, postponing, those sighs of excuses, justifications, and reasons, making yourself feel better for resisting doing something that you actually should have. Why all those things represent disempowerment. All right, so here we're going to do something fun. I would like everyone to take note of when you access those moments where you, let's say, judge yourself, resist doing something, do that, oh, I'll do it later. You kind of do that inner sigh as well inside yourself. I want you to take note of this slight tingling sensation that actually happens here in your lower back. I can feel like this energy drain that happens within me. And I can also, you either will take note of it here in your lower back. It depends very much on your awareness and your sensitivity of yourself and your body. Some are more sensitive, and everyone here, it differs from person to person. I found people being more sensitive on the greater areas of their body, like they can pick up changes that happens more on the skeletal level. Others only on the muscular. Others become more aware of facial changes that happens. Others more sensations on their skin. So you've also got to get to know, when there's changes happening inside yourself, where is your sensitivity most, aligned with inside yourself and your body. Now, for me, I observe more changes that happens initially when I started this process. I became more aware of changes that happen in my face. It was easier because I found my facial features were a lot more sensitive to noticing subtle changes, especially in my eyes. So this could be something that could work for you as well. And disempowerment, there are, for me, three major parts of my body where I can tell, okay, I'm allowing disempowerment. Now, I'm not accessing my power and empowering myself in a moment to actually express and be and live something that, I've taken for granted about myself. So here, I found when I go into disempowerment, and it's actually happened recently, a point that I'm working with right now is it's sometimes with family where, because of the nature of the relationships as well, there's some members where I find I still tend to go into, playing the role of, let's say, cousin or daughter or, in a way of fulfilling a role that I perceive they're expecting me to be. So there I'm already disempowering myself. I am literally going into a space, a state, a personality that I know I no longer am, to fulfill a projected expectation for another person. Found myself doing that very recently. And the moment I did that, three significant major parts of my body responded. My lower back, right here, I could immediately feel like it's a dull pain that happens in my lower back. Everyone, you could even do this for yourself as well. If you take your palms and you literally rub there in your lower back area, it can be pretty sensitive in there. And so I could really feel, okay, that's taking pressure. The center of my back was also taking a pressure. My shoulders here by my neck, that was starting to become tight and constrained. And then my eyelids started feeling heavy. All of this is very, very subtle changes, everyone. But these are the three major parts in your body that will respond to you disempowering yourself. So sensitivity is also about awareness. You've got to kind of deliberately, be aware and take note of these changes that happens in those moments. So the best way to do it is to have a look at where you tend to routinely, consistently go into a state of disempowerment, where you don't take your power, but you in a way give your own power away to a lesser version of yourself. And so it takes practice. I mean, all these things to become more sensitive, more aware, more observant of changes takes practice. But here are three major, not six, three major parts of your body that you can take note of. As I said, more would maybe take notice of the eyes, the eyelids feeling slightly heavy. That's a very good reference of, I had a power outage or discharge that's busy, slowly but surely turning down and turning off here. It really feels like that. It feels like energy is being drained out of you, not on a physical level, but on a being, on a self level. And this is also indicating to us, the different types and kinds of energy that we consist of and exist as. We are having a personal self, on a very deep level energy drain that happens, and it affects the body. We can feel that drainage happening, but it's not so much to say that we have, physical energy that is releasing in any way. So physically, you could still be fit and going and ready to run 5Ks, but on a self level, you really just feel low and down and kind of depressed. So for this video, what I would like everyone to practice is becoming aware of those subtle changes that happens in moments of disempowerment, and just feel how your body responds to disempowerment. And then you might even also start becoming aware of how much and how often you're actually doing this in your everyday life. So now you may kind of understand why there's so much tension and pressure in your lower back. And how many of us can really just comfortably stand for quite long? Most of the time we're fidgeting, we're moving around, we have to change. Observe yourself in conversations with someone, or when you're walking, or just standing. And I mean, yes, it's about, being animated and active in body language, but there's also a level of discomfort that we're trying to constantly shift our weight and change. And this has also got much to do with that tension, pressure, and stress in the lower back area. Okay. So have a look out for those points. I'd like everyone to use this video to become aware of my body's response to moments of disempowerment. And you challenge yourself in the meantime to have a look at what would be the difference then from disempowerment to empowerment. How would you act? Does it mean you've got to access a power within you that's somewhere hidden? Or does it just mean you've actually got to realize something about yourself? Okay, everyone. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.